Welcome to NanoHub, your go-to channel for smart tech reviews, the latest gadgets, and practical buying guides that make choosing the right technology simple. If you have multiple cats with different diets, feeding time can become a real challenge. So, is the PETLIBRO One RFID automatic cat feeder worth your money? Can it actually make personalized feeding easier? And how well does its RFID technology work for multi-pet homes? I've added a link below where you can check the latest price, current offers, and availability. The PETLIBRO One RFID smart feeder is designed around one simple idea: making sure the right cat gets the right food. Instead of allowing every pet to access the same bowl, the feeder uses an RFID collar tag to recognize the designated cat before unlocking the lid and serving food. Importantly, the RFID system uses its dedicated collar tag rather than reading your cat's implanted microchip. That can be especially useful in homes where one cat needs a different feeding schedule or portion size. You can schedule up to 10 personalized meals or snacks per day through the PETLIBRO app, giving you much more control over when food is served and how often your cat gets access. The included RFID tag is also remarkably light at just 4.2 grams, and it attaches to a snap-release collar. Once the recognized tag is detected, the feeder allows access to the food. For multi-pet households, that means you can create a more controlled feeding routine instead of relying on your pets to share fairly. Another major feature is Wi-Fi connectivity. The feeder supports both 2.4 GHz and 5 GHz Wi-Fi, allowing you to manage feeding schedules through the PETLIBRO app. The app can also provide feeding logs and eating pattern insights, including information such as feeding time and frequency. In practical terms, this means you don't have to be standing beside the feeder every time your cat needs a meal. You can program the routine from your phone and keep track of feeding activity, which is particularly convenient when you're working, traveling, or simply following a busy schedule. The feeder has a 3-liter food tank, equivalent to approximately 13 cups, and it supports dry kibble measuring between 2 and 15 millimeters. That gives you enough capacity for a convenient automated feeding routine while supporting a wide range of standard dry cat foods. The food tank is also designed to keep the feeding process organized, while the stainless steel food bowl provides a durable surface for everyday meals. The complete feeder measures approximately 17.3 by 7.7 by 12.6 inches and weighs about 6.16 pounds, so it has a substantial footprint while remaining practical for a dedicated feeding area. Power is another area where this PETLIBRO automatic cat feeder is designed for convenience. It normally operates from a power adapter, while 3 alkaline D batteries can provide backup power. That combination gives you an additional layer of convenience if there's a temporary power interruption. If you're enjoying this review so far, consider giving the video a quick like. It really helps support the channel. Now, compared with a standard automatic cat feeder, the biggest difference here is personalization. Traditional feeders can dispense food on a schedule, but an RFID feeder adds another level of control by identifying the pet before granting access. That's why the PETLIBRO One is particularly interesting for multi-cat households. For example, imagine you have 2 cats and one needs a different meal schedule. Instead of leaving food available for both cats, the RFID system can help create a dedicated feeding area for the recognized pet. The result is a more personalized feeding experience and better control over individual meal routines. The PETLIBRO app also makes the feeder feel more like a connected smart home device. You can schedule meals, monitor feeding activity, and receive information about your pet's eating patterns. PETLIBRO currently lists the One RFID feeder at $149.99 on its official site, although promotional pricing and availability can change. And for anyone comparing it with other PETLIBRO feeders, the One model is specifically positioned for personalized meals in multi-pet families, while PETLIBRO's newer Granary 2 range offers different combinations of monitoring, recognition, intake tracking, and smart refill features depending on the model. The important thing is that the PETLIBRO One focuses strongly on access control and personalized feeding. If your main goal is making sure a particular cat gets its own scheduled meals, RFID recognition is the feature that sets this feeder apart. So, who is this automatic cat feeder designed for? It's an especially compelling choice for multi-cat homes, pet parents managing different feeding routines, and anyone who wants smartphone-controlled scheduling combined with RFID-based pet recognition. Overall, the PETLIBRO One RFID automatic cat feeder brings together personalized pet recognition, Wi-Fi app control, scheduled meals, feeding logs, a 3-liter capacity, and backup battery support in one smart feeding system. So, is the PETLIBRO RFID automatic cat feeder worth buying? If you're looking for a smart cat feeder that can help personalize meals and make feeding routines easier to manage in a multi-pet home, its combination of RFID recognition and app-based control makes it a standout option to consider. Thanks for watching NanoHub. If you enjoyed this review, subscribe for more tech reviews, gadget comparisons, and smart